What pains me is that in South Africa, apartheid murderers are still there. In South Africa, we still sing apartheid national anthem. In South Africa, there are schools, streets, buildings, towns, and monuments named after apartheid rapists. The people who raped our people, the people who raped our land, the people who raped our cattle, the streets are named after them. We want to change that.
I don't know what's going to happen in the future. I'm saying to you, we have not called for the killing of white people, at least for now. I can't guarantee the future.
When Honorable Malema, who's not here this morning, stands on platforms and swear at some of the sections of the population, threaten them, and say they must wait until he comes to power and he'll go and walk all over them, the helmut pass off. We can't keep quiet. Men and women of backbone must speak so that our children are not misled, so that generations to come don't slaughter each other as the Tutsis and the Hutus slaughtered each other in the case of Rwanda.
Here in Rwanda, more than 800,000 men, women, and children were killed over the course of 3 months. Most were ethnic Tutsi, murdered by members of the Hutu majority, face to face with machetes, clubs, and guns. Hitler's gas chambers did not kill with such deadly efficiency. It was easy to mobilize Hutu for the killing. It is the will and not the way that is critical. In Rwanda, the Hutu leaders did what all genocidal leaders do. They tapped into the prejudices and beliefs that people already held. Generations of Hutu had grown up being taught that the Tutsi are dangerous and inhuman.
They killed our people, they raped our people, they stole the land. We cannot reward rapists, we cannot reward murderers. We want our land back, and that issue is non-negotiable.
You've just admitted yourself that the reality of South Africa is that we are an uneven society, and the majority of the country's fortunes are still in white hands. So why would your leaders, who should be so aware of the situation in this country, be confused about Mmusi Maimane saying that there is a need to acknowledge white privilege and indeed the issue of black poverty?
When I said, when Jan van Riebeeck landed in the Western Cape, our problems began, is a historic fact.
We'll kill 5 white people. For every 1 black person you kill, we'll kill 5 white people. You kill 1 of us, we'll kill 5 of you. You kill 1 of us, we'll kill 5 of you. You kill 1 of us, kill 5 of you. You kill 1 of us, we'll kill 5 white people. We'll kill the children, we'll kill the women, we'll kill anything that we find on our way.
There is general anger, particularly among young black professionals, who are now saying, wait a minute, we were told to go to school, we were told that this is a country of everyone, but we get to the private sector and we are still not getting the promotions, we are still treated badly, and all of those things. So if you look particularly on social media, there's quite a lot of anger. It's building up.
It is anger, and it is justifiable anger. It is justifiable, and that's precisely what we keep saying, that white South Africans and those who have power in their hands must realize that the black majority in this country are becoming more and more impatient about their lackadaisical commitment to inclusion, their lackadaisical commitment to recognition of black young people and black people in general. The racist acts that we've been happening have been happening largely from white people, and we are saying that must come to an end.
What once people had stepped beyond the first step of actually killing, throwing a child down and hacking them to death, opening the womb of pregnant, there's nothing that was left that they couldn't do. Because they were being told by the politicians who are giving them the alcohol that if you don't destroy these people, these animals, they are coming to finish you. None of you will survive. And they had been made to believe it. I don't want to give an excuse for them. They were willing killers, there's no doubt in my mind. But see, at the back of their mind, the radio is telling them they are coming to finish you. If you don't kill them yourselves, their plan is to finish you.
Especially if things are going the way they are, there will be a revolution in this country, I can tell you now. There will be an unled revolution. An unled revolution is the highest form of anarchy.
Shoot to kill! Kill our! Shoot to kill! Ramasa! Kiss the poor! The farmer! Kiss the poor! The farmer! Brr, pa! Pa! Brr, pa! Pa! Attention!